Today we're going to talk about college and how it helped us become who we are. Um, so, but
Yo,
yeah,
I'm glad we're having this conversation now, because 5 years ago I would have had a different perspective on it.
hmm wait, what kind of perspective?
Because back in college, for context for you guys, if you guys don't know, like we were in a fraternity back in college,
That's
and
true. Yeah.
this was like a social fraternity, not like a professional one where
hmm
it's like community service or things on campus,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
but it was more of like a social parties, like networking, being around other people, and it can be a slippery road for some people, especially
Yeah.
if you're constantly being surrounded by a lot of fun all the time.
Yeah.
Especially when you
That's
have
true.
all that freedom, being
Yeah.
away from home,
Yeah.
it can be a slippery slope.
Yeah. I remember back then, like you had zero responsibilities. One and two, you have all the friends with you, right? And when you have little to no class, you're paying like what, like 15 credits in the first
Yo,
semester.
yo,
And when you have that with all your friends around, you're really gonna be really much. You're really having fun all day.
yo.
You know.
Like,
So
like in reality, how much time in a day are you really spending on class? That's like a percentage of your day.
yeah, yeah,
Yo,
yeah. So what are you gonna do other than that, right? You're
yo,
literally just gonna after class, you see your friends, you
yo,
get food,
yo,
maybe you go home, you take a nap, and then you work out, and at night you hang out
yo.
with your friends again.
Yeah, I feel like Greek life has a really bad stigma in terms of like, oh, like hazing or like this, that, parties, and like just people that are quote unquote degenerates.
Wait. Walk them through like how we technically got into Greek life. Because if we just say college and then Greek life, it's like two different things if you think about it.
True.
Yeah. So like
So, freshman year of college, we were super innocent. We didn't do nothing. We didn't really like go out. We went out like one, two times the first few weeks of school, but like
yeah,
it wasn't too serious or anything.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like our main focus was school, like independence,
hmm
being able to take care of ourselves, being away from home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But we didn't get introduced to Greek life until like our sophomore year.
hmm
Sophomore year of college. Yo,
I think what the crazy part is that when you look at Greek life, you're literally paying for friends. Okay.
yo.
In a way, you're paying to have fun. You're paying
Like
to
technically on
yeah
paper,
on
that's what's
paper.
happening.
Yeah,
Yo,
because it's not a bad thing. Like I'm
yo,
not looking at this as a bad thing
yo,
because you're paying to have additional resources.
yo,
Like
yo,
you're paying for barbecues. Like
yo,
you're
yo,
paying
yo,
for more funds to have
yo,
more experience. Like
yo,
you're not gonna go to Toronto.
yo,
if you're not paying for X, Y, and Z stuff.
yo,
So when you have an additional funding,
yo.
when you pull all that money together, you're able to create more experiences outside of just you what I call like a normal college life. I
Yo,
would say, yeah.
yo. Even though there's like a pretty bad stigma on like Greek life,
hmm
especially like social Greek orgs,
hmm
I will say there are a few things that I'm actually glad that we experienced.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. Let's talk about the good part about Greek
Yo,
because I don't think people understand the the reference that we're
yo.
talking about.
So at the end of the day, yes, we host parties. Yes, like we have fun and all that. But it is an organization at the end of the day.
That is
Like
true. Yeah.
you guys are technically running an organization
Yeah, that's true.
as 18, 19, 20 year olds that don't know what you're doing.
Like literally, a frat is a company.
It's basically a business if you
It's a
think about it.
business. Yeah, it's a business.
Someone is the president, there's a vice president, there's a treasurer, there's a secretary,
hmm
there's
hmm
the rush chairs, there's a
Yeah.
social media guy. There's so many different roles
hmm
where it takes a whole team to make this all work.
Yeah. Like literally, it's like the president is like the CEO,
Yo,
and the vice president is like the COO,
COO, yo,
and then you have the treasury. That's like the CFO,
yo, basically,
right? The CFO. Wait, what else we
basically,
have? We have the
secretary.
secretary. That's like the C some. It's probably like vice president of operations or
Yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah,
Like you're looking at all these different
yeah,
roles within the company at a
yeah.
very young age.
Like even
You
though
know.
like we're having fun, we're partying and stuff, everyone still has a responsibility in terms of the role that they have to play inside of the organization.
You know what I learned when I was doing all these roles? So when during COVID, right, I was the vice president.
Yeah,
You know, Eric was the president.
yeah,
When you're running an organization, you don't have anyone telling you what to do.
yeah,
You know, like the problem shows itself, and it's up to your job to identify these problems.
yeah,
You know, if you don't find these problems, you don't bring these things up, if you don't solve them, the organization is gonna die.
yeah,
You know, remember COVID back then when we had a lot of hard time rushing people,
yeah,
like, and we had to find creative ways to
yeah,
get people through the door,
yeah,
right? We have to get our names out there,
yeah.
and
And especially if you're on e-board,
yeah,
technically the responsibility is on you.
it's on you. It's on
Yeah,
you. And a lot of the people, a lot of the bros, the younger bros, are not gonna see what
yeah,
you know, what you see, right? So it's
yeah,
up to you to bring these things up, and I think it teaches you how to be more valuable, how to see things from a different perspective.
yeah, yeah,
You know, I don't think I would be able to learn these things if I didn't, you know, do the Greek stuff.
yeah,
You know, so I think one of the example was like during Rush Week, we had to like host events.
yeah.
You ain't hosting shit during COVID.
COVID times where it's shut down, like yo,
Nothing.
you
Yeah,
can't even host like a public event.
exactly.
You can't
We
even
had
go
to
outside without masks. Like,
exactly. So we have to be creative.
yo,
You know, like you can't. So back in UB, the rule is that there will be no social events because of say 6 feet distance, social
yo,
distancing, and so you can't do anything on campus. You can't do anything on campus. So we're like, yo, we have to like we can't we're not doing Zoom meetings. Like
no,
nobody's connecting through Zoom. So we had to be creative. Remember that day when we went to the park? That was like one of our events, or
yo,
one. Wait, yeah, park, one of our events, and we had to like find ways to obviously be safe about it, but also like find ways to meet people.
yo,
And oh, and then we did basketball events. You know, the
yo,
ones we play basketball.
yo,
You know, but doing it in a way where we're able to like connect with people. Like these things are not like they can't teach you this. You know, if you don't try it out. Like
yeah,
I think
yeah,
the lesson itself was the experience.
yo,
Yeah,
yo. Wait, so you were vice president?
yeah. That was like
Yo,
the VP at the
yo,
time. Yeah.
I was secretary. Basically,
What
a
was that like for you?
secretary role is I'm basically in charge of the chapter meetings every single Monday.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
every single Monday we had a meeting, non-negotiable, no matter what. No matter if there's a party the day before, no matter if there's exams, like every Monday, 10 p.m., be there or you're getting fines. One thing I love about it though is it gave a structure. Monday, 10 p.m., you gotta be there.
Hmm.
Or if there are other events that we have on campus, you gotta be there.
Oh, true. Yeah.
No matter what is going on, it gives you almost like a schedule every single week. And as secretary, basically my job was to run the meetings,
Oh,
go over
yep,
the
yep,
week,
yep.
go
Remember?
over the upcoming plans, make sure everyone's on the same page with everything. What I learned from that was leadership skills and learning how to be organized with everything.
Oh.
Because I remember what I would do is we'll
Yeah.
go
What
over the
would you
meeting,
do? Okay.
but the thing is, not everyone's gonna remember every single thing that we talk about.
Yeah, that's true.
So I
Yeah.
would do like a whole summary of the whole meeting inside of the
Oh.
chat afterwards
Oh, I see. I see. I see.
with the main points, so that everyone has like a quick summary of everything.
Oh, I
Yo,
see. I see. I see. What did you learn? What was like the biggest challenge for you, like as a secretary?
biggest
Yeah.
challenge. At first, it was kind of weird running the meetings because like
Oh, okay.
growing up, I would say I wasn't really one that would enjoy like presentations or like wanted to be in front of the classroom and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I will say the first few times I had to run the meetings, it was a little weird for me. Like telling bros to like, yo, focus, like, yo, stop chatting on the side or things like that. But just like anything, yo, you as you get more reps in, the easier it becomes, and next you know, you running it like nothing. Like it's just a normal day.
You know, honestly, like you might be feeling some type of way by telling people to shut up
Yo,
during meeting.
but if no one does that,
Yeah.
then there's gonna be no
Yeah.
or it won't be organized. Yo,
Yeah. There's nothing personal.
no,
You're talking during the meeting,
yo,
and I'm calling you out.
yo,
There's nothing personal. Like
yo,
like let's be let's stay locked in
yo,
and let's get through this meeting.
yo,
And yeah, I think that's the part that when it comes to management
yo,
is it's hard is learning how to work with people and how to
Yeah.
manage people. Not manage people, but how to lead people.
Yeah.
And I think that's like the first step.
Yeah.
You know, like you taking that initiative, like, yo, let's lock in this meeting. Let's stay forward. Let's stay concentrated.
Yeah.
And I think that's like one of the skill that's so underlooked. That I
Yeah.
think the
And the thing
small
is,
things.
when you guys are like friends, like you're like close friends, yo, people are gonna be chatting on the side. People are
Yeah,
gonna be like just making random jokes and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
So it can be really easy to just play into that and just make
yeah.
this like a fun thing.
Hmm.
But the thing is, yo, we're there for one specific reason,
Hmm.
and that's to get our chapter meeting done.
True,
The
true, true,
longer
true.
y'all chat for, the longer we're gonna all stay here for.
Yeah,
There'll
yeah.
be nights where we're there until 4 a.m.
Well, those are the rare occasions because like sometimes these things just don't end.
Yo,
But I think what helps is that what I realize is too, like when you set the tone, when people notice how serious you are,
yeah,
people respect you. When
yo,
they respect you, and
yo,
when they see that, they will
it's true.
also respect that, and they will
Yo,
also be like, oh shit, let's actually get our stuff together. Let's get our shit together, and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
because oh, he's actually serious. He's
yo,
not goofing around like
yo,
before.
yo,
Like changing that tone,
yo,
and I think that's important.
yo,
Yeah, that's one thing that I think at least I learned.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Also, this sounds super cliche, like, oh, I got more discipline from this. But what I really, how I really learned the discipline aspect is, yo, there's always something going on.
true.
There's literally an event or a party every Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the thing is, you still have like midterms and finals that are going on at the same time.
yeah,
At the same time, you still want to make time for friends, like hanging
yeah,
out with other people, studying, getting your homework done.
yeah, yeah.
My mindset with it was let me get all my work done, like my homework, my studying, get that stuff done so that when I do have fun, I can actually enjoy it
Oh,
and
okay.
not have to stress over it. I think you had a term where it's like work hard, play hard back
Yo,
then. You know,
and I think shout out to Roland. Remember Roland?
you know,
He is. I think he's a bro from the south.
you
I think
know,
he's in Asia now.
NC
Yeah,
probably.
from North
Yeah.
Carolina, but he's in Asia now.
You
He
know,
was probably like the first person that I really understood the. I mean, you hear that all the time, but you don't really
yeah.
understand it. I think he was like the first person to really make you understand what that
But
means.
he's like an older guy,
Yeah,
like
he's
he's
much older.
successful, like he
Yeah,
got his stuff together.
yeah, yeah.
Yo,
I think that was like the most important part. Yeah.
yo,
Any I think it helps you in your everyday life when after school too, because like these things that you do with a whole organization, dude, it's tough, bro. It's tough.
yo,
Like you're working with like 12 plus people,
yo,
you know.
yo. The frat is literally a business.
Yeah,
Because the thing is, the frat, you need to make money for it to run and operate too.
yeah,
Like you gotta fundraise, like, you gotta do community
yep,
service, like
yep.
you gotta be good with other
Hmm.
organizations, like
Uh-huh.
you gotta keep the relations good, like you know what I mean?
Yo, I that's one of the things that was so hard for me back then. I
Yo,
remember I was the fundraising chair,
yo,
fundraising chair.
yo. Like
What
you
would
really gotta
you
get creative
you got
with
to get
this.
creative. Wait, what can you think about? Like, what would be like a real world analogy to like a fundraising chair back then? Like in
A
a
real
company,
world.
yeah, like someone that is responsible for raising money for the company.
Well, the let's say that the company needs funding.
Like
Someone has
maybe
to go
sales.
basically, bro.
So I was literally doing sales,
Basically.
and that was hard. That
Yo,
was hard. I mean, I had help too. Like some of
yo,
the pros were happy to
yo.
help out.
Like Rush Week is
Yeah,
straight marketing.
it's marketing. Yeah, that was tough.
The
Yeah,
interview, no, actually, no. The interview is sales.
interview is sales.
The
Yeah.
person that's doing the
No, I
questions
think
and giving the
that's
bid.
hiring. That's HR,
But
bro. That's HR. That's HR. Interview is HR. When you
yo,
recruit someone to
dude,
come
that's
into
so
the,
funny. That's
that's
so
HR.
funny,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
The two people in the front doing the interview acting all serious, like
yep.
and all dressed up.
It's HR. Yeah, it's literally HR. Yeah. So I think, yeah, I think marketing is well, fundraising is
I,
like
I
sales.
will
Yeah,
say it is a really, really good way for us 18, 19, 20 year olds to get a little bit of a glimpse of, hey, what it's like having certain roles before you even start working or before you even start, let's say you run your own business or you're working for someone else.
yeah,
At
yeah,
least know what it's like to have those real life responsibilities
yeah,
and have that experience with it. Yo,
yeah. I think the hardest part about those things is that when you're doing it for the first time, you're like, yo. what are you doing? I remember doing fundraising. I had no idea what I was doing. Remember that first? I don't remember this.
Was
Remember
it
when we
egg
had?
tarts?
No, it was
Was that?
before that. It was macaroons. It was macaroons.
Oh yeah.
It was macaroons. I was like, why am I doing this? It's like, what's the point? And then I
Yeah.
realized once the money started coming in, I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I made 100 beans on this.
Yo.
I was like, oh wow, I made $160 on
Yo.
this. And
Yo.
then
I need to tell you a story
wait, what
actually.
happened?
So I remember when we first crossed,
Uh huh.
we held a party literally that weekend. Like we're
Okay.
like, yo, we're throwing down. I don't care. We're having a party.
Okay.
So my role during the party was back door.
Uh huh.
So I was outside letting the people in through the back door,
Uh huh.
but I had to collect the money.
Oh, you were the bouncer. You were like the.
Basically,
You were the
yeah,
bouncer.
they're like, yo, Dan, you doing it? Because like, if something happens, like, you out there, we good. So when we first started the party, I didn't know I was in charge of collecting the money.
Oh, you
I
let
let
people
I let
in?
like 20 heads in,
Nah.
and one of the older bros came out. And was like, yo, how much you made so far? I was like, zero.
I mean, it's good that you were honest, but it's good.
Yeah. Like 20 heads walked in,
Dude, that's like easy. Back then, that's like easy
100
$100.
minimum.
Yeah,
I guess
100
five
minimum.
each, easy.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn. Like I just let this bro down.
But what would he say after that?
He was like, yo, it's all good. Just start charging. But it's like I've never had a sales experience before. I never sold anything or like charged people for. You want me to charge $20 for someone to go in? Like,
Wait, so what was your first sales? Like, what was it like? Your first time you take that piece of paper from
at
them?
first, I just said $5, but then I kept getting a couple of yeses, like a couple of $5. I was like, I'm gonna raise it a little. 10. Inflation, bro. 20 next. After I start getting a few 20s, yo, we going up. We set in the bar, bro.
Did people pay more than that?
Bro, my biggest sale as a backdoor was 50 cash, bro.
Wait, what year was this?
So right when we crossed, bro.
2018. You
Literally
charge you
that
$50 for
50 to get in.
50 for.
I remember the exact situation. So what happened was some dude came through the side door, like the aisle, to come to the back. I was like, yo, party's popping. I think it was supposed to be like 20. I think I charged him 20, but he had a $50 bill. He's like, you got change? I was like, nah, bro, no change. I needed that, bro. He was like, this is all I got. While he said that, the back door opened, and he saw like mad girls,
Oh my
ladies. He saw
god!
sorority girls. He saw other people.
You gave
Getting
him a
lit.
you gave him a you
A
gave
little
him a
glimpse, a
taste. You gave him a
taste.
taste of what's
I
inside.
was like, bro, there's so many girls in there, so much alcohol in there. You gotta get in there.
The door opened at the right time.
Yo,
You cannot pick a
he's like,
better time.
fine, 50 cash, bro. 50 cash. Yo, tell me how he walked in. Literally 3 seconds later, the door opened back. Shoot, we ran out of alcohol. I was like, nah, bro. I felt so bad.
Hey man, it's business.
Yo,
It's business.
yo, I hit up one of the bros. I was like, I need a bathroom break. Like, I can't have him come out here and be like, where my money at?
Like
Oh my God.
I mean, you feel bad at the same
Yo,
time in the business world. It's a transaction. Like
it
you pay for
is.
that experience, and
It
there's nothing you can
is.
do.
It is.
There's nothing you can do. There's no refunds.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's really crazy though, because like now, as someone that runs his own business, like I can see how all of these skills and experiences, it actually comes full circle.
Yeah.
Even the smallest things, even like with rushing these new kids, with getting them to come to the events, getting them to come to the parties, bro, that is marketing and sales.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like I'm not saying you're trying to convince them, but like, hey, you're inviting them out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think in a way, like if I were to wrap this up, in a way, being in a frat does help you in the real world.
It does.
It helps you in the real
And,
world.
and I don't know if
Yeah.
you can see this, but like I feel like for a lot of people that were in Greek life, fraternities, sororities,
Uh huh.
like these people are like individuals that want to do like big stuff and like go getters.
You just expose yourself to so many things at a young
Yo,
age that set you up for success.
because if you've seen that type of success earlier on in your life, you start questioning yourself like, yo, what if I actually like go all in with this and do this as a side thing?
There you go.
Yo,
There you go. I'm not saying that making money is easy, but you learn these little skills
yo,
that accelerates you at a much quicker pace than other
yo,
people. You know,
yo,
it pushes you a little bit faster than other people. But
yo,
but yeah, yo, if I if I were to go back to it, okay, let me ask you this: if you were to go back in time, and if you were to tell your 18-year-old self something that you know now, what would that be?
yo, expose yourself to as many opportunities as possible.
Okay.
Back then, because you know how we had to do like votes for like what cheer for each person,
Uh huh.
what row each person was gonna do. I was a little hesitant because I was like, I'm just gonna do one row, but I wish I touched or I dipped my toes into as many rows as possible.
That is true. I definitely agree
You know
with
what I
you.
mean?
Yeah, I was a little bit shy when it comes
Yeah.
to.
Because
So
it's like I don't
yeah,
want to put I don't want to have to do so much work as a
yeah,
new young bro. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But like, now if I look back, I wish I dipped my toes with everything and I'm able to get little bits and pieces of everything
True.
of the whole pie. You
Dude,
know?
I think that's what it is. You know,
Yo.
I do agree with you. And if I
And
were,
those who take the most initiative benefit the most from the frat, to be
that's
honest.
like the most uncomfortable
It
part, and I think
is.
it's the part that makes you grow. You
Yo.
know, when you're comfortable,
Yo.
I definitely think that that was my problem too.
Yo.
My confidence was not, that great,
Yo.
and I'm still working on that.
Yo.
And I think if I were to be more confident, I would be more comfortable with the
Yeah.
uncomfortable back
Yeah.
then. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I would be able to like do more things
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
school. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're curious for you guys that are watching this. Like, were you in Greek life? Were you in like a club back in college, maybe? Um, hey, maybe like y'all did fundraising or like y'all held
Yeah.
held events on campus or something, even off campus. Hey, what did you learn from those experiences? Let us know in the comment section below.